Online, am I audible? Online, am I audible? Yes. Good. Good afternoon, everyone. Let's do one more time. Boys, good afternoon, everyone. Yes. How are you all? Good. I'm also good. Keep that fine tone till the end of the class. Okay? Now, let's see here. Now, let's start practice, sir. Yeah, before we start, okay, okay. Now, is it okay now? Last ones can hear? Who are the deaf people come? Is it like really too loud? You will be loud. For you, here, you are saying now. Anyway, if it is audibility problem, like you can come front, ma. No worries. Friend seats are free. Now, online people can hear, right? Online people can hear, right? Yes. Now, let's start it here. Workbench. Sir, we have already passed how to install a workbench, how to install MySQL here. Okay. Either you can use workbench or your shell, whatever you are like to. We are using the workbench in this course because it's UI friendly. Okay. Now, yesterday I gave you an assignment, right? Raise your hand. How many of you did honestly the assignment? Be honest. Very, very few people. Very good. Good. You can down. What about the remaining people? Like you are not getting the time? Listen. Everyone listen to this basic thing, ma. When the practice is not there, obviously we will forget the things easily. We all are humans. Okay. When you don't practice, see, it would be easy for you to not practice when you are sitting in the class. That's easy because no one will be behind you. You will just come to the class, whether you practice or not, no one cares, and you will just go to the whatever the room you have. But when you are in job, guys, last listen. When you started your job career, ma, people will be behind you when it will be completed, when it will be done. You know who will feel the pressure? The ones who are not having accountability. If someone is paying you, you are responsible to give them result, no matter what. Same thing. If you have that accountability, you will work. And interestingly, now no one is paying you. You are paying, but still you are not accountable to your money, your time. That is more interesting, and that's more worst also. The same example I told you, like the movie one. Okay, y- you paid one ticket to excursion or some Zaintville or some Columbus, and you did not read. You just took the ticket, and what does it feel? That is money wasted, and this is money plus time. Both were wasted, right? See, every time when I take the courses, not only this MySQL, like whatever the courses are there, initially some people will be okay, focused. Responsibility graph will slowly decline, ma. I don't know why. Initially, all people will show the interest. Not only in this, like anything. Majority of the generation, I'm saying it. Slowly, 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 it will decline. Even in the class, if I'm starting at 2 o'clock, everyone will be energetic. When it comes to 3 o'clock, they will just think it like what is happening. 3:30, they will just see the time when it will be over. And that's what defines your career graph. When you are in 20s, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, you will get a nice job. You will be so much peak. Yes, I want to earn that. I want to do that. I want to do this. I want to start something and all. When you are 28, slowly it's declining. And that's what I'm seeing it in majority. Actually, it should increase, right? When the time and experience goes by, your interest should increase. If it's not, then what is the point of you being, learning this all? Right or not? There is a difference between learning person and non-learning person. Any doubts, ma? Not audible? Ah. So focus here. It's not about my course, I'm saying it. In your career path, always see how your graph is understanding. Check it you all are data analysts. Check it your data. Like how many classes you are attending, how many hours you are spending per day, and from how many days you are doing it until now, for the time you have spent, how much worth of percentage you are getting return. Just have a calculus. Imagine for 1 minute I'm paying you 1 rupee. So 1 minute 1 rupee or 1 minute 2 rupees per hour 120 rupees. How many hours you have spent it in courses till now in your career, in your life? How many hours are there? At least per 1 hour, 1 minute 2 rupees. If you calculate how much it would be, are you earning at least that much? Are you getting my point? That is a basic data analysis, isn't it? Right? So make yourself accountable. Learn if you learn something, do something so that in future it would be so much effective. Okay, ma? Now I'm gonna start with this to make your career as a data analyst. To make it better, sir. Let's start it. Go here. Kaggle. I think I told you yesterday Kaggle, right? Sir, Kaggle is like the data set. It is actually supported by Google. It provides you data sets for the data analysis people. You can actually meet so many people who are doing Python or data analysis courses in there, that they will do projects, and that projects also you can take. And same like if you are a developer, GitHub, right? Someone's code we will just copy. The same way you can take it someone's data. Okay, but you can analyze on your own. That's where you will understand pinpoints. Okay, go to Kaggle. Now if anyone not understand any of the things, ma, if you are absent in previous classes, you can see the previous ones. Data sets. You just have to create an account. Let me see here. There are so many things here. And imagine, so this is what the future is. How can I say it? Like, I have a restaurant. Imagine I have a restaurant. Now my restaurant is for the all kind of items I will give. Okay, let's go with Chinese, Indian, whatever. Okay, then I gave you hold my data. First thing what you have to do as a data analyst. See, I will tell you MySQL also, but you have to understand in the career paths. First thing, you have to divide the data into tables. You have to divide the data into small tables so that you can organize nicely. Then make a relationship. Actually, earlier I gave you tasks for this, right? For the persons who did the task. Imagine if I am doing some restaurant, I gave you all my data, whatever the data I have. Like I will note it down some book na, or I will make it some entry in the online na, some database, some Excel files, everything I give. Then you divide the data as orders. Okay, number of orders. And you divide the number of customers or online orders, physical orders. In that again you will divide. Uh, like North Indian items, this many selling North Indian meals, or this much Chinese items are ordering, this much pizzas are ordering, and from this much time to this much time, this many pizzas are ordering. First, you will divide the tables, and then you will think about queries. Okay, how do I get it exactly? How many people are ordering in this particular time to in this particular time, and what are their names and what are their contacts, or is there any persons who just inquired in the online not ordered, is there any persons who just ordered one time, is there any persons who ordered more than 3 times, then I will make it a nice new tables. You guys, not me, you guys will make it, and you guys will be give me sheets. You will tell me, see, I analyzed your data. Now these are the most valuable customers because each one ordered more than 4 times. Then I will concentrate them more. I will tell them whenever offers are there, I will put them in my queue so that I will, for them, orders will go. Okay. If someone is not at all going into my restaurant, if sometime, if afternoon 3 to 4, I'm getting very much low, I will better stop my restaurant in that particular time. That would save my costs. You got my point? Right? And then what you can do? You learn Python. See, this is SQL part. You learn Python. And Python, you will actually make it one machine learning model. The model itself will understand it after certain inputs. The model will understand it and it will only tell you, don't put the restaurant from this to this time because this is what my previous data. That is what the future. And that's what happening now in the big companies. Is it clear, sir? So here, once you take the data and divide it into tables and make queries, and whatever the results you got, convert the results into some diagrams. For that you can use, see, this is what your portfolio. If anyone wants to make it a portfolio project of data analysis, these are the best steps. You will take some data, you will make relationships, you will write some queries, and whatever the results you got, see, do I like to see, I am the owner of restaurant, you did the data analysis, do I like to see graphs or do I like to see the tables? Graphs. You did the tables, you got MySQL will give you answer also table only, right? But the table you will convert into dashboards, the table you will convert into graphs, some pie chart, some bar chart, some whatever the column charts and all, and you will give me, sir, this is what your index, sir, this is how it is growing, sir, this is how it is declining, sir. Then I will be like, wow, that's good. Then I will take it up. Take it finance apps, take it about the stock apps. Everything is about data, isn't it? Right? Is it clear, ma? Now, if you wanted tables here, if you wanted tables, sir, the Kaggle will give. In the Kaggle, in data sets, I am taking it some table. Hmm, let me see all data sets based on the trending ones. Uh, which field we like it? Movies. See, the movies data is there, IMDb movie data is there, or some kind of Netflix movie data is there. Let's go with IMDb. So this is IMDb dataset of 1,000 movies and TV shows. Okay. Now here it is having it 1,000 movies and data force, and here it is having the poster link, series title, released year, certificate, gross, director, and all. Now, what you can analyze? Analyze the gross of movie versus directors. Like which movies are getting good gross amount? Gross is like return, I think, right? So how which movies are getting good return and which directors are getting good return? So that I can know top movies and and or you can analyze the gross of movie versus different stars. Based on the stars, you can check it. If I select some star and their movies top list, I want it get based on the sorting order. Are you getting it? My point, ma? These kind of thoughts, when you get it, you will analyze the data. And how do I get this particular data, sir? So simple, sir. This course is not for this course is not for full stack Python, but full stack Python people can take it. Okay. Now let me download it. Downloads. Just go here, extract it. Now it is having it one Excel file, sir. Open it up. Now see, 1000 movies are there. Okay. Now, sir, there are two ways. First, you create a table and then insert this data into the table, or you can ask the workbench only to create the table also. This time yesterday I created, right? Today I am asking the workbench only to create the table also. Okay, I think you know how to create the table, right? Yeah. So no need to worry about it. Let me go here. First close this. Open my workbench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Open it. Sir, we are doing in this schema, sir. In case if you want to check it some kind of more advanced one, you can check it in the administration also. You are learning the basic analysis part of the MySQL. Okay. There is much more depth. Now, anyway, let's start here. Mm. Create a database. Create database movies. Use movies. Refresh. All I want I want you guys to get some interest, okay, in doing this, okay? And everyone please try it, ma. Now here, see, I think I told you, you can directly insert the data, right? Here, right click. Here, if you right click here, database, right click on the movies, can you see here, import is there? Yeah, table import wizard. See, there is one option, ma, table data import wizard. Can't show you here. Right click. If you right click on the database, can you see here load spatial data? Now set as default schema or filter to the schema or schema inspector. Then you have something called table data the import wizard. Now just write it here and then take the file path, whatever the file, up to the size of your file. It will take time. Now let me open it. Now one more important point, ma. Whatever the file you are taking, it has to be .csv. Okay, just to make sure. Mostly in Kaggle set it will be .csv, but just to make sure, guys, go here, open this and click here, save as, and where I can save it, in the downloads. See, .csv folder. By default it will be .csv only in Kaggle, but sometimes they will give you XLX file also. It has to be .csv. .csv means each column will be comma based. Okay, now you can just, okay, now I just saved it as .csv, sir. Open it. Now go here, open it here, .csv file. Both are same only, don't worry. Why it is, go here. Yeah, again right click, browse, downloads, open this, ma. Now once again, everyone, right click, import wizard. Once you import the wizard, here I already selected the CSV file. Click next. And here, if you already did the table, ma, you can select the tables. It will show the tables. But I didn't have any tables in that particular schema or particular database. Okay, schema means database. In that particular database, no tables are there. So I am asking it, create the tables named movies. Okay. And then if you already created the table, you can click this one, drop the table and all. Okay. Now here, next. So it will only give you basic data types, but sometimes wizard will give you wrong data types. You have to check it once. Source column, okay. Poster link, text, correct only. Poster link instead of text. Okay. It is not having it varchar, so let's go with the text only. So now text double metascore int star one number of votes wint. Yeah, everything is perfect. Now click on next. Then next, it will only import it, sir. It will take some time for it to import it whole. Okay, it took the 1,000 rows only, na? It took. Okay. Usually there are some data sets with the lakhs of lines. Lakhs. I think if you remember yesterday nursery when I took it, it's 12,000. Okay. That is small data, sir. Okay. So just finish it. Yeah, that's it. Now refresh it once. Now I have a table. Let me see the table, sir. How do you see the table? Select asterisk from movies. Very good. Let me choose it. Now table movies doesn't exist. What is the table name? Oh, table name is wrong. Oh shit. How do you change the table name? Rename. Did you remember rename, sir? Yeah. Now here, alter table, rename IMDb underscore top underscore 1002 movies. Is this correct on syntax? Alter table rename, right? Now see, it is renamed. Let's refresh it. Movies. Alter table name, rename to what? I think we discussed this already. Okay. So based on your requirement, you should change it always, sir. Now let's type it again. Select asterisk from movies asterisk. Let's click here. Now see, sir, here total movies list will come, which are 1,000 records are there actually. Clear, sir? So when you started your portfolio project, you don't need to type it everything insert. Again, I'm telling you, ma, in your program, when you are writing queries, you have to write insert. You should not do this. Okay. But in the main project, for data analysis project, you can take data like this. In Python, you are writing it for SQL. You have to write it insert only so that it will insert. User will insert the data. Na? Is it clear, sir? Any doubts till now? Now. You also try to import it one time. If you get it out, I will tell you. Sir, first function. Now, today we will learn about aggregate functions. Today we will learn about aggregate functions. Sir, yesterday we learned about what is select and where, sir. And we discussed different variations in the where. Aggregate one. There are some default functions. There are some default functions which are provided by SQL. Like count, min, max, sum, average, Mostly we use this count, min, max, sum, average, group concat. Sir, what is it mean by aggregate? Aggregate means calculation. Listen, aggregation means calculation or performing some operation. Aggregate functions are like they are used to perform some function, some calculations on the data, sir. Now, first one, let's use count. Select, I want to count the number of rows. Count asterisk. You can write it all or you can put asterisk and you can write it here. Run it. Total data, why it is coming only 178? Let me check it here. I want it count the values in series title. Series title. So let's run it, sir. Why it is showing it to 178? Count is used to count the number of rows. Is it installed with only 178 only? But it is having it 1000 data, na? Are they having any differences here? So total 178 data only is there in my system. But actually it should take it the whole data. Check it here when you import it. Okay. Now, maybe it's 178. I don't know. But count will give you exact count, sir. Okay. Now, count will not do any mistake. How many rows are there in your particular table? That much it will give you, sir. Sir, what is the name? Name is not looking good, na? Count series title. You can change the column name as some alias. Number of movies. So total number of movies. Uh, Run it. Is 178. Count is used to count the values. How many records are there or how many rows are there? Okay. You can put here asterisk also where it will count it complete value. Okay. Then next. Okay. If someone is also getting 178, it's final then. Now, the next. Let's go here. Is there anyone having any collection? Overall gross collection or something? Gross. Now see, I want the total collection by all movies, which is silly actually, but okay, I can put it all movies collection here. Sum. Sum. Sum is used to find the sum of the values in that particular column. My column name is gross. Gross. G capital. Column names have to be specific, ma. Gross total movie collection. Total movie collection. Now from movies. Let's run it. Which is taking it as no. Sum is used to add all the values. me what it is doing it. Select some. Let's select some actor, some director. Is there any director repeated? Let me start it, sir. Now, see, listen. Sum is used to add a particular column values. Okay, based on your query, sum is used to add the total values in a particular column, sir. Now, let me check it here. Instead of this, I wanted sum of all the gross collection from the movies where only for specific actor, where for specific actor. Let me take his name. Control C. Where director, where director equals to. Now, someone, how many records are specified the value at that what we use. Yeah, that's what count is for. So now try to think, man. Try to think what kind of commands you wanna go with. Okay. Now next, let me run this. Now why it is coming at 26? Is it like in the lakhs? Is it round figured one? Let me comment it out. Select asterisk from movies where director equals to quotations. Now here refresh, select gross. So now it printed the gross. So 13 plus 5 plus 8. Hey, do re. 26. Okay. It just told in, okay. Some of the gross, they told it in crores. Okay. They didn't tell the exact complete answer here. So if I do it in sum, here sum should give it for integers. Sum should work it for integers, which is sum gross. Select gross comma sum gross from movies in aggregated query without a group by of select list cannot contain. Okay, it is asking me to use the group by one. Why it is not getting it? Use students. Now let's use the students. In the students table, we have STD and TS, and it will work 100%, I think. Select asterisk from STD, NTS, and in that I want it all values, count, select, count, yes name. So number of students will come who are 8. Okay. Now, sum of SNO. Let's done this. Now sum of all the values. See here, listen ma. When we come to group by, you will understand it actually. There are some columns fixed as non-aggregated columns. There are some columns which are fixed as aggregated columns. In that cases specifically, we will use group by. Group by is used to group up the rows. Okay. Those things we will discuss in when we come to group by. But still here it works. Now, if you see here, I will just print SNO. Now here, now let me print it a basic value. Control X. Now let's see here. Now total number of people, 8 people are there, with each one having the serial number 122, 123, 124 kind of one. If I want sum of all of them, then I will use sum, which is SNO. Okay. Or if each one is having different percentages. Now if you see, my students are each one having different percentages. If I go with percentage, all people's percentage will come. And I can do average. If you want to find the average one, like, or in the movies table, you can find the average movie rating. What is the average out of all the people's average movie rating? Or you have an employee table. In that employee table, you want to find the what is average salary of a person in this office. Or you have some restaurant table. You want to find it what is the average time. The you have one e-commerce site, average time the user spends on the website. Or you may get it like average time user get the response. Is it clear, ma? Now for those functionalities, how you will do, you will keep it in the concept of average here. Just write it here, average. Just if you use AVJ, now here, this is nothing, you can close how everything, sir. These things were not necessary. Okay. Now percentage, average percentage, let's click it. The average percentage is 28.72. It will neglect the null values, but if it is a zero value is there, it will count it upon. I think you know how the average works. Do you guys know it, right? What is the average of null, null, 3, 3, 3? What is the value average? 3. It won't consider. Okay, but if you are going with here instead 0, when you give null, it will think it only 3 items are there. 2 null items, it won't consider the items are there only. Only the 3 items are there. 3 plus 3 plus 3, 9 by 3 items. So sum of all items by number of items. It is nothing but two functions. Sum function and count function, they will divide it. Now, what if instead of this, if I put 0, can anyone tell me now what is the answer? 9 by 5, which is, yeah, whatever. It is 9 by 5. Is it clear, ma? Is it clear? Yeah, you have to focus upon those things. Average will by default will have, or I want to know who got the maximum percentage. Max. Okay. Who got the maximum percentage? Or in an employee table, I want to know who is having more salary. Okay. I have an employee table also. Use EMS employee table, select, let me print the employees table. In this, I want who is having e-salary more. Select max e-salary, max e-salary from employee. Now I want their name. Okay. Now you can get the maximum salary, sir, but later you will understand it. Like if I want to get the exactly, okay, I want to get the exactly the name of the persons who is having the maximum salary. In that cases, you will use the group wise. Okay. Now, or I want to know the thing, what is the minimum salary? You will use something called min. You will use something called min. Or you can even use something called group concat. Group concat is used to concatenate the files, sir. Uh, how can I say it? Like concatenate the peoples based on promotion. Group concat, people's name. Okay, not S name, which is E name, E name, where where promotion equals to yes. Now, if you see, now I got it both the people in one name, one column only. Can you see it in one row? In one record only, I got the two people names, right? See, normally if I write it normally E name, what I will get it Raj as one row and one as another row. Or instead, if you write it like this, what will happen? The people who are having the promotion as yes, all will be in one column. Okay. Now, based on the promotion, null promotion no, if I write it here, this will be in one group. So you can combine the people in tomorrow's class. Like what we will do in futures queries, these things will be useful, ma. Like imagine I have one table, I want one table in students. I wanted the people who are attending for crickets, who are attending for football. Then what normally table will have, if you write it a basic query with a football or cricket, then you will get their sport football name Raj, football another sport, football another name, football another name, football. Instead of this football, I want all the names. Again cricket, I want all the names. Again another sport, I want all the names. So based on one particular category, if you want it to group the people, then you will use something called group concat, sir. Is it clear, ma? Now, let's repeat it one more time, each one, sir. Let's open it here. Where is that file? Aggregate functions. Basic aggregate functions are, basic aggregate functions are, we have some basic aggregate functions, sir, which are count, sum, average, max, min, or count, max, count, sum, average, max, min, group concat. You have those two things which are called first and last also. Like first method will give you, it will take it one column and it will return the first value which satisfies the condition. If I write it here, I want it in my table, the first person, first value it is, no? Which is first is not there. First ename, and let's run it. First. Okay, I think MySQL is not supporting first. First and last are there in basic SQL, sir. Why MySQL is not supporting first? Is it working like this? So we have to write it function only then here. Okay, so first and last were not supported in this, I think then. Listen, ma, once you started to learn the MySQL, then try to learn Oracle or MS SQL also so that you will understand it in combined. Some methods will work it in MS SQL, may not work it in Oracle or MySQL. Some things will work it in MySQL, may not work it in Oracle or MS SQL. Okay. When we come to joins also, you will understand the topic. Now, these are the main functions. So basic aggregate functions are. Now let's write syntax. Count. Count is used to count the number of records following a condition. Based on a condition is not mandatory, but based on the condition, it will check it, sir. Now, so these are default functions. Why we use it to see, listen everyone. In your code, if I want to know how many people are there, total number of students in my class, or total number of students whose name is not registered, like null values, or total number of students who are attending cricket class, or total number of students who are absent today. In that particular point, sir, I will analyze something called count. Okay, clear ma? Or next one. So what is the syntax here? Select, count, here column values. You can put asterisk or column values. Null won't be counted. Okay. When you give it, the null values will be omitted, sir. From, okay, table name. No. Or select, count, column values. You can write columns, or you can write asterisk also, ma. You can write the columns or asterisk as another name. You can write it some alias name, from table name, where a specific condition. Based on a specific condition, I want to know the people's value. Okay. Now, next. Sir, if someone wants both minimum and maximum in the same table, sir, you can write it min comma max. Min column name comma max column name, you can use it. You can use, you can use aggregate functions, all aggregate functions at a time, or you can use one aggregate functions on the another aggregate function also. Okay. Now let's see next one. Select. Um, okay. Next one. What is the next one? Sum, na? Sum. Sum is used to sum the sum up the used to sum up the values. Okay. Now listen. Here is the problem. The problem is your sum don't know comma. For example, if you give something like this, I will give you sum up 2200 plus 1100. Can anyone tell me what is the answer? 3300, right? But some function will give it 3. Why? Because the moment comma comes, it will think it's over. If you wanted to specify any values, please not give any commas. Okay. Now that is what happened in my case of movies. Okay. Because the commas are there, okay, which I have to specify when I'm installing, when I'm importing the data only, that I didn't do. Okay. Now the answer will become 3300. Is it clear, ma? Is it clear, sir? Now, next one. Sum of the values of specific columns with specific conditions. So what you can do, sir? Sir, you will import the data, na? You will get Excel file, right? In the Excel file, just press Control F and comma will come. Put the comma and delete it. Everywhere in your Excel files, comma, you can delete it. Actually, in Excel file, easy to delete the commas in all columns. And then import the data. When you are importing the data, make sure that then after doing it, you can check it up, sir. Today's I will give project with this movies one only. Okay. Today's assignment is about. Now, let's try what is the syntax here. Select asterisk, or not asterisk, sum, na? Sum columns from table name where condition. How to remove a, sir, basic Excel you should know, sir. How to remove comma means just press Control F, Control R. Then next, after this, average. Average AVJ is used to find the average of specific columns with a specific conditions. Note, null values will be ignored. Null values will be ignored. Clear, ma? Is it clear? Now, next. How do you do that? Select AVG of certain columns. And then here I will give from table name. If you want specific condition, you can give it where with a specific condition also, sir. Boys, last, is it clear? Wake up. Now, next, max and min are used to find maximum and minimum values, sir. Minimum values. Minimum values. Max and min are used to find the maximum and minimum values of specific columns. Specific columns. Specific columns. With a specific condition, sir. Conditions. How do you write it? Select max column, column name, min column name, column name, from table name, where specific condition. Sir, actually, when you go for bigger data, I don't know how many of you know statistics. Okay, in engineering, you will learn one chapter called statistics. In 10th and intermediate also, it will be there. There are some topics called variance and standard deviation. Do you guys ever heard of it? When you are analyzing the bigger data, standard deviation and variance are important. We have methods for standard deviation and STD and VDV or variance method are also there. Okay, but we won't use it regularly. Okay, now next, group concat. Group concat is used to concatenate or combine value combine values of specific conditions into same records. Sir, all aggregate functions will be applied actually based on rows. You are thinking like, sir, I want to count number of rows. People actually will count the number of rows only. You are applying, you will give column values, but it will started to check it by each row and then will give you. Okay. Now, next one. Yeah. Okay. So two more questions here. Everyone, focus interesting questions. Sir, this is all about one table only. What if I have two tables and I want to combine them? Okay. And I want to apply this everything which I know till now on two tables or combined data from two tables. Imagine I have one table for students, one table for students, one table with the complete students only. Students' complete details will be there. One table which is for class list, or one table which is for exam list, one table which is for staff list. I want to combine. I want to make the relation from one table to another table where we use foreign keys and primary keys. That is what we will learn in tomorrow, which is joins. Joins, order by, group by, and having, we will discuss, sir. Once we understand joins, order by, group by, and having, the basics of MySQL will be over. Okay. We will have an advanced topics like performances, security, and writing the procedures, views, and indexes, which we will discuss from Saturday to Monday, I think. Max to max, Tuesday will be the last of your MySQL. not this course. Okay, MySQL, we have MongoDB. Okay, now what is today's project? Now, everyone focus here. Exam, please. I won't put any exams. Now, everyone download one data set. Download movies data set. I wanted you to download any movie data set. Better download this only, my database only, everyone. Download IMDb 1000 movies data set from Kaggle and import it. Check it in Excel only. Is something, any values are not there, or is it null or something? Check it in Excel only. Okay, make it rectify and all. Now, next. If online have any questions, you can tell me, ma, after importing it. Now, and perform following queries. Queries. I want you to do the following queries. First one. Print the number of movies based on actor or director. If I give actor, some particular actor name, okay, if I give Leonardo DiCaprio, I want it exactly how many movies he did. Or if I give it like some director name, Christopher Nolan, I want the number of movies, which you can extract from it actually. Okay. Or next, what is the average IMDb rating based on actor or director? Sir, if table is not exist by default, you will select it. Table is not exist, in that it will only create the table. You have to check it. Once you open the Excel, you can remove the commas automatically. How you do it? You can press Control F, where it will select the comma and automatically it will replace, sir. Okay. I think you know that, right? Basic Excel. If you open it, or at least learn Excel, Ray. Seriously. Half of the people in jobs will do Excel only, you guys. I'm 100% sure of it. Where is this gross collection here? Gross. Dekho. Here comma is there, na? Control F. Replace comma with nothing. Replace all. Now again. Oh, here one is replaced. Very bad. I have to put here comma, na? Comma, replace all. Why comma is not taking, Ray? Replace with empty space. Check it here. Actually, delimiter will be there. Or if it is not working for you, go with some add-ons. There will be an Excel add-ons. If you go with add-ons, actually in add-ons also some delimiter will be there. based on the delimiter. Just remove the delimiter, comma. If you do that, automatically it will come. Okay. Now, why control replace is not working? Now let's go here. Yeah, anyway, I wanted the average IMDb rating based on the actor or more. And then next, I want who is having, no, no, no. Which movie is having highest gross collection? Highest gross collection. Hey, chup, based on director, director or actor. Director re. Actor only. Okay, chhod do. Now listen, IMDb data. I don't think in the top 100 it will be there in us. Okay, it's about English people data, na. Now, see, I want it if the director name if I give and I want it there. What is his highest movie collection? His movie which collected highest collection. Okay. Now these things are good for analyzing the data. Are you understanding it? How I'm framing the questions. If you understand answers for this question, I can find it who is best actor, who is like best director. Okay. And at the same time, I can find it like which one is doing great also. After analyzing this data, if I watch only those movies, then I can become a nice actor or director. That is what the ultimate goal. Okay. Not mine, this data's. Okay. Now let's see next one. What we can do. What more we have? Titles, IMDb ratings, overviews, metascores. I don't know what does that mean. Stars, genres. Categorize, categorize the average, guys, focus here. Categorize the average votes based on category. Sorry, genre, category or genre. So which genre people are voting most? Hmm. Last one. Last one. Hmm. Find the number of movies. Number of movies. This one is kind of interesting, everyone. Listen. This one I want you to do. Find the number of movies in a particular year. Number of movies in a particular year whose rating whose rating whose rating is greater than 8. Is it clear? And add a column, result, and make these movies as hit, others flop. So listen, sir, in 2023, if out of your total 1,000 movies, if only 5 movies rating is 8 point more than 8 points, I want it only that 5 movies to be hit. Remaining, how many are there in 2023 only? Those movies should have it something like flop. You got my point? Again, in my data, listen, I want this data to be added, sir. Everyone, listen. Here in my data, total, where is this? Where is the year ray? Year is not there. This is there na. Why 994 is there? Okay, I removed one na later. Don't save it. Let's take it old data. Archive 2. I can make it filtered. How can I make the data into column table, sir? It will be there format as table or convert as table. It's been since days since using this. The data manage data model text to data tables. See, listen ma. Here only you can manage the data. You can group. Actually, you can make it each one filterable. How you do that? Consolidate. Uh-huh. Seriously? Chupre. Now, okay, see. I want it in this particular year. For example, if 2024 is there, in 2024, how many people are there? In that movies, I wanted to select who are having the rating more than 8, and only those movies will be hit. Remaining movies in 2024 will become flop. But at the same time, in remaining years, whatever is that, that column will be null only, right? You got my point? See, I am adding a new column, result. Now, in this result column, I will select only the things which are in 2008. In that is the rating is there 9. So it will be hit. If for example it is less than that, flop. But remaining things will be null only in remaining years. You got it, sir? So like that, I wanted to apply to at least 1-2 years so that I will get it in that particular year's hit or flop. Okay. So let's apply this thing, sir. Some function will be there which will automatically will do. This is done, right? See, if I do this, I can actually filter it. Yeah, online someone did. Now, if I do this, if I want to select only the elements with the 2020, now how many movies are there in 2020? Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are there. In this 6, the ratings. So 8.6, 8.6, 8.1. So these two people's details will be, result will be hit, here hit. The first 3 will be hit, and then next 3 because they are less than that. Oh, just a minute. So flop. Now, but the point is this, sir. If I select all, if I make it select all, then here see only few movies are getting this result. Remaining all are null, right or not? Is it clear? It is not applied to all years, right? Obviously. And I want you to do that. Adding one more column and making the table. Okay. This is a basic analysis, sir. Okay. And if any one of you know or have the time, if you want to learn Power BI. If you don't want to learn Power BI and all, Google have a free tool similar to Kaggle. This is also free tool from Google, sir, called Google Data Model. You can connect the Google Data Model, and if you create an account, it will automatically will give you one file, sir. And Google Data, what is this? No, Data Studio. Google Data Studio, I think. Google Data Studio. Data model is for Firebase. So Data Studio is, you can make it whole database, whatever the data you having it, that data, whatever the queries you wrote, that queries it will convert into nice dashboard, sir. Okay. So you can convert into nice dashboards. You can convert into some bar charts, column chart, or pie diagrams, and then you can show to the user, this is what the most people are doing it, or this many people are coming it in that, this many males are there, this many females are there, this many are eating pizzas. More mainly male people are eating pizzas. Female people are not eating some other French fries. Like that, you can analyze the data. Are you clear, sir? Okay. Start digging it, and whoever get interested in the data analysis, try to get it more questions so that we can able to try it more and more. Okay. Now the basic data, whatever we needed, tomorrow's class will make you completely clarify of MySQL. Whatever the doubts you have, tomorrow it will be clarify all the things. And then advanced ones will think about it later. Okay. But start do the project, sir. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Thank you all. If anyone doubts, you can let me know. Please send the YouTube links. No, I don't have. MCQ questions. Sir, interview questions I will give you at the end of the sessions. No worries. Okay. Anyone have any doubts in today's one or the previous ones? Doubt? Tell me, Ray. Ah, right. Same thing. I think yesterday also I showed you, na? If you open command line client here, you can give the password. Be quiet. Some mosquitoes, cats are living in the class. So keep quiet. Now, if I open it, here I can see whatever the databases I have. And in that databases, whatever the database I want to use, I can go inside. And again, I can see the tables, show tables. Without? Huh, huh, huh. No, you can't import it. Command prompt, you can't import. That is a basic thing. No. Command prompt, if you want to do, you have to write insert command only. Okay? Yeah. Any other doubts, Mao? See, workbench is not taking total database. Take it how much you want it, sir. Kaggle data is considered as real-time database project only, actually. Even big companies uses that. If how much workbench is taking it, please take that only. Show database, SK Mohammed, yes. Show databases, yes, it has to be. Which is best to practice, workbench or command line? Workbench is good, ma. Even in companies, workbench will be used. Password, you have to type the password, sir. Shahid Raja. I have a doubt. Can you connect audio? Just a minute. Huh. అవునమ్మా, చేయొచ్చమ్మా. ఒక అప్డేట్ చెప్పినప్పుడు ఒక ఎట్ ఏ టైం కాదు, ఒకటి చేసి ఇంకోటి చేయాలి, రెండు రాయాలి. ఎందుకంటే ఆ స్పెసిఫిక్ కండిషన్ కి రెండు ఎలా మారతాయి ఒకేసారి, ఒక్కొక్కటి చేస్తుంది అంతే. Table is created, but data you can import it, sir. అలానేం కాదు. ఏంటంటే ఇప్పుడు నీ డేటాని చూపించాలి కదా, అది ఎంత టైం పట్టదు. పవర్ బిఐ బేసికల్ ఏం చేస్తుంటే, నీ ఎంఎస్ ఎక్స్క్యూఎల్ డేటాని పెట్టిన తర్వాత నువ్వు ఎలా చూపించాలనుకుంటున్నావు అని డేటాని జస్ట్ సింపుల్ నువ్వు ఒక గంట కూర్చుంటే నేర్చుకోవచ్చు. గంట 2 గంటలు వచ్చేస్తుంది ప్రాక్టీస్. నువ్వు ఒక గంటలో బేసిక్స్ నేర్చుకో. ఎప్పుడైనా నేర్చుకునేటప్పుడు 100% నువ్వు నేర్చుకోకూడదు. ఫస్టే బేసిక్స్ నేర్చుకోవాలి. ఎలా వాడాలి, ఎలా ఓపెన్ చేయాలి, ఎలా డేటా ఇన్సర్ట్ చేయాలి, అంతే. అప్పుడు ఏంటి, ఒక ప్రాజెక్ట్ తీసుకుంటావు, ఇన్సర్ట్ చేస్తావు. అప్పుడు నీకు డౌట్ వస్తుంది, సార్ నేను ఇలా గ్రాఫ్ పెట్టాలి, ఎలా పెట్టాలి. అప్పుడు నువ్వు సెర్చ్ చేసి నేర్చుకుంటావు. అలా ఒక్కొక్కటి నువ్వు ఒక 2-3 ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ చేసావు అనుకో, 100% వచ్చేస్తుంది అంతే. పైథానే బెస్ట్. పైథాన్ ఇస్ బెస్ట్. Limit I didn't check it, Ray. Tomorrow I will clarify it, finalize. Yeah. You can down take it to the data. Sir, import CSV file, check it. It's not a CSV or something. If it is a CSV, the data will be inserted, ma, Arupama. I will zoom it tomorrow. Okay. Okay, even if I zoom it, it's blur, na? I will make the lights off tomorrow. I didn't get it. తెలుగే చెప్పు. బొమ్మ కనపడకపోవడానికి కారణం ఏంటంటే ఆ పర్టికులర్ది అదే రెజల్యూషన్. నీకు 4K హెచ్డి రెజల్యూషన్స్ ఇవ్వట్లా అది. రెండోది లైటింగ్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, వర్క్ అయ్యిద్ది అనుకుంటా. రేపు రేపు పెట్టేస్తా, క్లాత్ రేపు పెట్టేస్తా.